Okay, is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So basically, we are going to start our course on the introduction to ServiceNow and generative AI. Okay. So basically, our main motto with this course is we'll be get to know about all the generative AI features which is available for our ServiceNow, where we are just getting implemented those things, and that is only our main intent of this course. Okay. So this is our WhatsApp group, ServiceNow Success Squad. So those who are just joining from outside of our WhatsApp group link, they can scan this and they can join easily to our group. Next, in this course overview, we are going to cover the integration of generative AI with the ServiceNow, and we're mainly focusing on the predictive intelligence, task intelligence, virtual agent, chatbot, and the performance analytics. Okay, so you guys will learn the leverages of these technologies to enhance the service delivery, automate the process, and improve the decision making. And it will also help you to making your resume strong and sounds more weightage. So what you guys going to learn? We'll go with the introduction to ServiceNow, then we have generative and its applications, what all we have, then predictive and task intelligence, virtual agents and chatbot implementation, performance analytics and advanced reporting and the creator studio. Then we have the Xanadu release features, and at the last will be build the UI builder and workspace will make a live workspace. Then understanding of the generative AI. What is the generative AI? So generative AI that generates the new content based on your input data. We can use it on the text, image, videos, anything, whatever we want to generate. Let's say you want to generate a script of a movie, that also you can generate. Next, what is the benefits of the generative AI? So we have the enhanced creativity and automation, improved decision making and processes. These all things generative AI going to help us in our service now ongoing processes. We have the predictive intelligence in our service now, that is also I think before San Diego only, from that time we have the predictive intelligence, but nowadays it is more enhanced and more powered predictive intelligence we are using in service now, just because of now we have able to integrate our service now with lot of what is that is called with lot of open API sources. So we have the use machine learning to forecast the outcomes. We have the enhanced decision making by analyzing the historical data, and we can use it, as of now I mentioned, incident categorization, change risk assessment. Also we can use it in the CSM workspace for uh, showing similar kind of cases, also open major cases, closed cases, all of those prediction also we can use by using the predictive intelligence in our service now. Next we have the task intelligence. Task intelligence is an extension version of our predictive intelligence in our service now. Why we are using that? We are also doing the same thing, automates the repetitive tasks, improves the efficiency and accuracy of the in the workflow. Also how it is work will integrate the existing ServiceNow processes with our task intelligence models. Here we can also use the sentiment analysis, doc intel overview, then your model categorization. All of these features we are going to learn. Okay. Next thing we have the virtual agent and chatbots. How it will be going to help us in the virtual agent? We have from the lot of release we have the virtual agent and chatbots which we are using in our CSM case creation, for also in the HRSD case. But in our course we are doing that, we will learn that virtual agent also from the basic, and we are going to integrate that thing with the open API source. So that time you guys can see what all answers are coming, we are sorry, what all questions we are giving to the virtual agent or to the chat bot. The answer we did not need to configure in our backend directly. When we are integrating this, the answer it will be going to fetch from a open API, open AI platform. Okay, like Gemini or Chat GPT or those stuffs. Getting any question until this, guys?
Yeah, is it okay for the generative AI introduction to us? Because as of now, we are still not working on, means no any brief knowledge about this.
So this is the first demo class. So here I'm
Yeah,
just going a overview that what you guys will going to learn. Then from the class we are going to take the, I have the roadmap I will share now only. Up in this PPT only I covered that thing. Then in the class we are going to start that thing. It is not the uh, what I am saying, the enough thing, just because of this is the overview what I am giving, that what we are going to learn in this course.
Okay.
Okay, so in the performance analytics, we also have the, you guys know that in our service now we have two types of reportings. Let's say if you know about the ITSM, so there we have the incident change management and those stuff. So let's say someone told you, okay, show me the count of the incident which created today. You can show that with the normal reports. And another person is saying that, okay, show me the count of incident which closed today. So you can show that thing also. But someone is asking to, I want the percentage of incident open today and how many incident out of them closed today. That percentage I want. So for that thing, we're going with the performance analytics. So there we have a lot of breakdowns, indicators, indicator sources, jobs, widgets. So those parts also we are going to learn in our this course. Okay. Next thing, we have the creator studio, and it is more advanced now in our Xanadu release. So they are mostly where we can create a app from the scratch with low code, no code model also. Okay, if you do not know that much of coding or scripting also, you can still create the app in our service now. So that is the intent of our creator studio. So that part also we are going to cover in our course. Okay, next part, we also going to cover the Xanadu release overview, that what all key features Xanadu release we got. Just because of you guys know, the biggest AI release of the service now is the Xanadu version, right? So that all things we are going to cover, which is related to the AI features of the Xanadu. Just because of otherwise the APIs and those stuffs is mostly same, but lot of AI features is included in our Xanadu release. That also we are going to cover in our course. Last, we'll be going to cover the UI builder and the workspace. As you guys know, nowadays people are mostly shifting from the our old native UI to the UI builder and workspace UI. With the UI builder, if you do not have that much of also HTML CSS knowledge, that time also you can build the page very good from the scratch, and it will be guiding you guys how for creating new page, service portal, workspace, everything you can build with the UI builder. And it is also a hot topic now on the recruitment site also. So that are also we are going to covered in our course. Next, who can join our course? Who are already in admin, who are IT professionals, business analysts, also who are working in the development side of the service now, but they don't know these things, means UI builder, task, predictive intelligence, threat intelligence, auto assignment rules, indicators, those stuff. They can also join. Also, freshers can join. Also, students can join our course. Okay. Next, the course duration will be total 4 weeks, and it will be online lectures, hands-on labs we are going to do. Means also we are going to cover the scenario based question, means you guys need to do the things, and I will also give the assignment to you guys that you guys need to do. And you guys, every weekend we will provide the assignment. You guys will have the Saturday Sunday in your hand to complete that, and Monday we will be taking those assignment. If anybody have any kind of issue or suggestion or something, for that also we will keep on session after every week, that is with the group discussion things. And this is the course roadmap for us. First week we are going to start with the ServiceNow and the generative AI. Now you can see, right, what we are going to cover in this thing. In the overview of ServiceNow, then introduction, what is the generative AI, use case of business, overview of AI concept, machine learning, natural language processing, lab session we are going to do. In the second week we are going to cover the predictive and the task intelligence. Okay, under that, first we are going to cover the predictive intelligence, what is predictive intelligence, use cases of it, configuring the predictive models. Then we are going to learn the task intelligence, automated routine tasks, integrate task intelligence with ServiceNow workflows, and we are going to do the lab sessions. Third week we are going to learn about the virtual agent, chatbot, and the Now Assist. Okay, there will build all of these things. And the fourth week we are going to learn about the performance analytics and the Creator Studio and the Xanadu release features. And there we are going to cover all of these things: Xanadu release, Creator Studio, performance analytics, UI builder, along with the lab session. At the end of our course, you guys will get the brochures and dumps also. And today for our demo, I kept one session that we will be going to integrate lively the ServiceNow and Google Gemini. That is a open AI source, right? How many of you heard about the Google Gemini?
Yeah,
Okay,
I heard about it.
yeah. So how can we use the Google Gemini with our ServiceNow? How we can use that thing and what all new features we can implement in this course. The thing is that in our course, our main motto is how we are going to use the open APIs with our ServiceNow things, and we can generate a new idea which still ServiceNow also didn't implement it in their platform. That is our main intent. Okay, so let's start the demo. If you guys have any kind of question, you guys can ask to me. Then I will start the live demo of the integration. Any question anybody have?
As of now, no doubt in this.
Okay. So let me quickly jump to our live integration demo. Mm, Is it visible now, guys?
Yeah, it's visual.
Okay, it is loading. Okay. So first of all, first guys, let me open the Google Gemini. You guys can also try this with your PDI. And first of all, first you guys need to have your PDI for every class. Okay. Okay. So for starting any integration in our service now, we need few things for configuring the connection. So what is a integration? Basically, integration is the data sharing between two platform, right? So it means we are integrating those two things. So data can be flow from here to there or there to here, right? Let's say if there is a delivery method is going on. So let's say your address will be the endpoint where the parcel needs to be delivered. So the endpoint we need means to where I'm going to do the integration with that third party platform. So as of now, what I will do, we have a Gemini developer API. So here, once again, try Gemini in Google AI Studio. Okay, here if I am going to write hi and I click on run, it is the model is giving me hi, how can I help you today? So I want to implement the same thing here. We have the knowledge in our service now. If I'm going to my knowledge articles, so it is loading. If I click on new, and let's say my manager or the I am a product owner, so I want to write a knowledge article, depends upon what is AI. That will be the short description and article body. I want to fetch means it needs to be write automatically over here, the article body. So that is my need. So I am going to integrate our service now knowledge article body with our Gemini. Okay. If I am writing what is AI here and I run it, so it will be give me this text. Okay. Over there. Getting. So same thing if I'm writing here what is AI, so that needs to give me this all of those things. Okay, so for that thing I will be creating a new Gemini REST message. So already if I am writing Gemini API, and now I need the endpoint for this. Okay, so for the endpoint, I will be go to the get API key. So here I will get my project API key. Okay, next I will be open the Postman. Postman, why we are using? Postman we are using for testing the my API is working fine or not. So here you guys can see one curl code is provided. Okay, so as of now for a testing purpose, I am just copying this code. It is use the code, copy it, and I am pasting it via importing the curl code in our Postman. So let me just paste the same thing over here, and I will be click on the import to the collection, import into the collection. So this is my Postman API from where I will be going to post something to our Gemini and going to get some feedback. Okay, so now here you need to paste your API key, then only it will be, sorry, control Z, you have your API key. If I click on it, copy it, if I'm pasting it to our Postman, and let's say I click on send. If I'm going to the body, so I am saying explain how AI works. Okay, what it is returning to me, this data our Gemini returned to our Postman, and it is giving us a 200 okay response. Okay, so from here you guys can copy until this is your endpoint URL. Okay, that you guys can paste over here, and you guys can create the rest message for you. Okay, so it is creating the rest message. As of now I am not giving any authentication or something, it is giving me a by default get. I will create a post methodology now, just because of I need to post the things to the Gemini. Okay, here also I am giving Gemini post method, post endpoint will be our this will be our endpoint. Again I am coming here in the HTTPS request, I will be create, let's say if you want to create some param headers. Okay, let's say I'm giving a key, and there I'll be paste my API key which I'm getting from my Google Gemini. Okay, that I'm pasting over here and click on it, save. Now I will send a body over here, so you guys can see here we have a body, right? So this is not looks good in a JSON format. The JSON, this is also the JSON, it is also going with the key and value pair, but I will be going with a JSON formatter. If you guys use a JSON formatter online, of JSON formatter, okay, you can come here, upload data, shit, format, the same thing I pasted. So this will same thing, it is just format the value, nothing else. Okay, at that time it will be looks good. If I'll paste that over here, control Z, so this is how our JSON thing is looks like. Now let me save it. If I will click on the test, So it is giving us, please use API key or other API consumer identity to call the API just because of permission denied. Why? Just because of the endpoint URL here we didn't paste the key in our post method, right? Sorry, this is our main thing, rest message. So in the post method also in our API we didn't pass the key. So that is the main problem that it is we are facing. Okay. So let me reload it and I will be again go to our postman, and from here now I'll create this thing, and I'll paste over here and click on save. Mm, Until content we need, the key is not needed for the rest message, but in the post method we'll go and give the same until full, and I will save it. Now let me test it. See how AI works. Now we are getting the response from it. Getting, we are getting the response. I paste the thing. In the body I will send explain how AI works, and in the response we are getting this part. Okay. So this part I already configured in our service now, and as you guys can see already I have implemented this thing to our AI, I mean this to our knowledge article. Okay, so here what all things you will write, it will automatically give you a body, article body, depends upon that thing. If I will write that what is service now, and I do not need to write anything. If I click outside, see it is automatically giving ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform. If I am writing that hi and click outside, it will give you hi there, what can I do for you today. So you guys can see automatically the article body is getting written over here. So this part already I have implemented. Okay, so as a demo, that's only I just want to present in front of you guys that what all things and what all features we are going to learn in this total course. Now once you created your REST API, then how we are going to tag those things, right? So if I'm going to Google Gemini API, we have the post. Here, as of now, we are sending it as a static thing. Okay, explain how AI works. Here, I want to pass it under a variable. If I'm giving dollar prompt, this will be the my variable name under which we are going to pass the data. We are storing this short description under this prompt. Okay, and it will be going to send over here. So for that thing I have written one business rule. Okay, let me open the, not the business rule, I have written the client script on it, and I have created one script include. So oh, sorry, configure client scripts. See, I have created this client script. It's a on change client script. Whenever you will be going to change the short description, automatically it will send, and it will fetch, send a request to your Gemini, and it will fetch the data from the Gemini, and it will be going to show it in your description. So how I did that? We have the one script include that is called test Gemini. Opening the definition of the script include. So under that I am calling the script include, and I am passing the short description value which I want, which that thing I want to generate the prompt. Okay. Then in our script include, I am taking this in a data variable, the sys data, sys param data, that thing which is returning our short description value, that I am storing it, and I am calling our rest message. And under that, set string parameter no escape. Under the prompt variable which I shown to you guys, that for making it dynamic, I am sending this prompt variable. I am sending the prompt will be same as our short description. Then we are executing that. Okay, the integration, and what response body we are getting, that we are storing under this variable called response body. I am parsing that with the JSON format, and under the JSON format, see, candidates contains parts text. Why I am taking that, you guys can see that part. If I am going here, sorry, in our Gemini, and I click on the test, candidates is a array. Under that, first position is your content, so that's why I am just decoding that thing, candidates 0th position content dot parts. Why, here also you can see under the contents you have the parts, so content dot parts. In the parts, the first array position is your text. Getting? This is your text. If I am giving it the role or something, it will return this thing. Okay, so that's why I'm only passing the parts dot text, and under the text only you will have, instead of text, if I will change it to the role, so it will be going to change and it will be give you the model as a output. So that is I am returning this test variable to our client script, and I am tagging that thing where it is with our text field, means our article body. So that is how I configured the whole thing. So getting? So this is the, as per the demo purpose, I am just doing this thing. When you guys will started with the generative AI and those stuffs, at the end of the course also will do this kinds of live scenario basis, new things in our course. Okay, so that's all from my side, guys. So if anybody have any question, they can ask to me, otherwise we are good to close. Hello, any question? Hello.
Nothing any doubt in this. Just want to know about the integration